if you're just joining us, this is PBCJ's Above and Beyond. I'm your host, Alicia Steele, and with me is Nimoy Burrowes. As I tell you, he's a software and creator of Pep Tutor. So let's pick up from there. You're a software developer.
Yes,
Tell me
ma'am.
about that.
All right, so that's all started at UA, as I said before. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just went there, and because I'm at, I got into computing and I liked it. Before that, I just liked creating stuff. So growing up, I was the child who would get in trouble for disassembling the TV.
Einstein, little Einstein.
Yes, most parents leaving the house, they would tell their kids to stay in the yard and don't get in trouble. My mother would tell me to make sure that when she come home, the TV is still working, or the radio, because I'm always taking things apart. So when I got introduced to computer science at UA, I felt some amount of fulfillment because I was able to build things, build things on a computer, and that's why I am the person I am now, the software developer, because I was always trying to build things.
But you move from creating or pulling apart gadgets to creating an app.
Right.
Pep Tutor.
Right.
You're writing at the nick of time, because now they change it from GSAT to Pep.
Right.
So, what pushed you though to create that app, Pep?
So that came from Twitter. So one of my friends, he's very active on Twitter. He knows the type of person I am, always coming up with solutions. He saw a discussion and persons were talking about how difficult the questions are and how difficult it is to find questions. So he said, why not do something, to help them? And I said, okay, fine. And that's how it started. I took a few approaches until I came up with one that is Pep Tutor now, and that's how we got here today.
I know what Pep is,
Right.
but for the rest of the world,
Right.
what does Pep Tutor entails? What it is?
So Pep Tutor is a mobile app or a software that is integrated into Google Assistant. Google Assistant is a talking thing on most Android devices. So what it does, it allows students to talk to their phones or tablets or smart TVs, whatever device you have, and it will ask you questions from the Pep curriculum, and it will tell you whether or not you're right or wrong, and it will also guide you through the different subject areas. So if you decide to do mathematics or language arts or science, it will give you questions from that. At the end of each session, you are given a grade and also a ranking based on the other students doing or using the app. And unlike most applications or mobile apps, you don't need to install anything to use it. So you don't have to worry about space on a device. You just take up your phone and you say, talk to Pep Tutor, and it works. And for persons who have really, really old Android devices or Apple phones,
iOS.
right, iOS devices. If you don't have Google Assistant on it, you can use it on Facebook through Facebook Messenger or on the website. And it's the same procedure. You go to it and you type hello or hi, and it will just start asking you which area you want to practice and begin the questions.
Is the term you tech people use, is it AI?
AI.
Power. I got that one.
Yes.
Is it free?
Yes, it is free. It is free. And as I said, it is available on all devices.
Why? Why is it free? I mean, such a device can make you a powerful man, a man who walks with his chest big like an eagle. So why is it free?
My concern came from the concerns of persons who were on Twitter. And for me, solving that problem, is my main aim. Money will come one day through something else probably, but this is mainly to help the kids. I was in primary school. I grew up with a lot of kids who were at a disadvantage because they either didn't have books or they didn't get to go to extra lessons or extra classes or whatever. So this is something for everybody.
Wow. You're more than the Good Samaritan,
Really?
Because trust me, I can't speak same as you because they will have to pay for it. But I like the idea. But is it up and running now? Is it going?
It is.
And it's open to the public?
It is. So if you have an Android device now and you open the Google Assistant and you say talk to Pep Tutor or start Pep Tutor, it will ask you questions.
Is it... I know kids are into the whole technology thing because you give a 1-year-old a tablet and don't show them what the YouTube logo look like, them find it.
Right.
So do you think that having an app to prepare you for exams is more efficient than a textbook?
I would agree. And the thing is, I have a younger brother. He's done with school now, well, high school. But when he was young, before he could do anything, he was the first person to figure out a lot of the things on the phones. He was just very good with technology. And I think it's the same thing with kids nowadays. And you have to embrace it. You can't force them to take up a hardcover book. They're already on tablets, they're already on phones.
Yes.
So you have to meet them halfway. And you can't be forcing the old school stuff on them. You meet them where they are and give it to them how they like it, and they will learn.
True. You stoop to their level and they will understand it a little bit better.
Yes.
Secondary kids. So you have passed the grade 6 and you're on to secondary school. Do you have anything for those kids?
Not yet, but that's part of the plan. My problem now is time, because the secondary curriculum is a lot bigger than the primary school one, so that will take a lot more time. But that's in the pipeline.
Do you have any other apps that you are responsible for?
Well, I have an app called DJ Pull Up, which I built for DJs maybe 3 years ago, and it's essentially to help them to interact with persons on social media, and also to prepare music sheets for them, because that is what allows artists to get paid when their music is played on radio stations or in the clubs. So this is just another helpful tool.
Is that one free?
It is not free. Not free.
Okay. I see where the genius is kicking in now. Okay.
Yes.
So you have to pay for that one?
Yes, and that one, I mean, it's really cheap. It's $2.99 per month. Very cheap.
Every little coat.
Yes.
If you get the world to use it, that $2.99 will look at billions. Don't worry. We'll be right back with more of our PBCJ's Above and Beyond, and we will hear more from our guest, Nimoy Burrowes. Stay with us.